Gun Run, the brand new game mode in Apex Legends Beast of Prey event is here, and here's a look at it. Biggest thing to note about it is there's been some controversy already on really how successful this mode is in terms of design, and I want to give my 2 cents to that. We've had a developer respond to that, and we've also had, unfortunately, people respond to that as well in terms of some famous players and streamers on Twitter, and also the developer's own words as to why it feels this way. But before we get into that, let me welcome you all to the channel yet again. Please stay a while, enjoy. It's fun to be back and making content more regularly. And, you know, it really does mean a lot after my accident that you guys are, you know, right where we left off. So it means a ton. First of all, happy new patch. Let's get into what this mode means, because obviously this mode is a part of a patch that contains a lot of really cool cosmetics. Obviously, Loba's new heirloom is out, and that is a big deal for those who like to collect heirlooms like myself. You buy all 24 of those cosmetic packs, you'll be able to get that heirloom. But the thing about Gun Run is that you're actually going through a gauntlet of using every gun possible, which is available in this mode in Apex Legends, to defeat your enemies one by one. Now, if you have a way to be able to get kills like you're seeing here, you will move on to the next gun. And this will continue on until you complete all of the 25 guns, and then at the very end, get a kill with a special knife, which we may or may not be able to get to in this video. You'll have to wait and see. The idea is pretty simple. It's all about how good are you with a bunch of different guns. And I think for me, as a player who's kind of more jack of all trades, knows a lot, can teach a lot, can relate to a lot, and fat fingers sometimes, just like most of you, I think it's just always much better to be able to showcase your skills across a wide variety of stuff and see if you can ultimately be the winner. I think that's more relatable to life. But let's talk about what are the pros besides that. Well, let's look at how this is played. One thing that I like about it is the pacing. You notice I'm not getting a bunch of kills, and in the top right-hand corner, after getting those first 3 kills, I've kind of stalled on this weapon. In the bottom right-hand corner, there's something called a kind of boost, or my next kill, my next gun. If you rewind just a little bit, you'll see that I actually skipped 6 guns with that kill with the wrecking ball. And there's another reason why that actually is confusing to me. One, it's that the wrecking ball is an ability, and the way I understand it, you actually don't get kills on certain abilities. That seemed to get a kill on my ultimate. Not sure why that does, so we'll have to maybe understand if it's a bug or if there's something else as to why that counted as a kill with my weapon, because in this video I actually get kills with the riot drill, which is my Q, and that actually doesn't end up getting me my next gun. Either way, the longer you have a gun, the more you will end up gaining a new gun, so you'll skip steps on the ladder of guns, climbing to 25, if you have a longer time in between them. And it's kind of the game's way of allowing people who have a slow start to catch up quickly and still have a chance in the game, which is a really good mechanic. It's kind of like, you know, in Paladins or even in Control, which I've suggested a lot. If you are losing, there should be some kind of comeback mechanic that allows you to make the game more interesting and not just be a big wipe, which they seem to be doing pretty well here. The other thing to notice is the track up above, because you can take a note of the 4 clans that you're playing against. Now, each clan or team has 3 members to it, so it's really 12 players going up against one another in a single isolated map for this mode. And you'll be able to track how your team, Team Wolf, as I am now, or Team Bear, Team Lion, Team Eagle, is doing compared to the others. And it will take the highest level of your weapon on your team. So I happen to be at 15, but someone else is actually at 16. So at this point, they are kind of showing where we are in terms of the lead. We're down by 1 to Team Eagle, who's at 17, but now we've just got up to 17, tied them. Team Eagle went up to 18. You can kind of see that tracked right here. So keep paying attention to this. This is going to give you an idea of where you are in terms of the overall game. Now, one thing that I've been really, really happy about and showcasing here is that it does feel really, really nice to get kills here. I think it's been really fun and really energetic so far. You can see that there's a lot of nice pace when you do hit that nice 1 clip on someone. But what happens when you don't? What happens when you don't hit the 1 clip? And what happens when there's multiple players around you? Here's the problem. In Apex, we're used to these elongated fights. You'll see there also got a kill. Did not gain in terms of the weapon charge. You can go back to that and rewind it again. I actually didn't get a new weapon on that, but I got one on my on my wrecking ball earlier. So just something to pay attention to there. Let me know in the comments if you guys have an understanding or solution to that. But one thing about this is that the complaints on Reddit have been, and there's actually a streamer who is an actor, a musician. Big shout out to my man Jordan Fisher. He follows me, and we follow each other on Twitter, talking about, I haven't even played gun game yet, but I'm flying home and I already have a request. Please blue armor. Now, the reason for this is because obviously these fights are not lasting very long, and it's really easy to get caught out in no man's land and basically be very squishy in one shot. But the developers responded to this tweet that I'm actually, oh no, that's not what I want. The developers responded to this tweet that is over on the side. I'll link it down in the description below to check out Reddit. And this was the answer that they gave. Essentially, the idea for this is to be able to shoot, get a new gun, shoot, win, get a new gun, shoot, win, get a new gun. That's the ideal pace of this matchup and this mode. And if they add more armor, you basically end up waiting and kind of being stuck reloading, staring at someone with more health, and they're staring at you until you're ready to fight again. And it slows down kind of the flow of this mode. And obviously, I'm not really one to judge. They've done a lot more playtesting of this internally than any of us, but it does feel like it might be a worthy question to be asked. Is it necessary to only have whites? Does it not give us enough of that Apex Legends movement and kind of longer fights that we really love and enjoy from that game? Another take is that what this is for? Because it is a limited time mode. Maybe this is supposed to give us a different feeling than what we're typically used to in Apex, and that's the challenge. Really nice riot drill score there, and you can see things are heating up. But this has been a great look at kind of something that I think is a very, very fun mode. This isn't as fun as Shotgun Snipers for me. It is much better than a lot of the other modes that I've seen. Also, time is going to tell how much you guys enjoy it and how much everyone really loves it. You could see the knife here in action. Hits for 100, and if you hit the kills with the knife, you win. So a couple of quick kills at the very end turned the tide. We were in the middle, but it ended up being successful. I want to know what you guys think about Gun Run, the new mode. You guys have kind of seen my thoughts about it, but I want to know yours for sure. So let me know in the comment section below. Never give up, never stop gaming, and I'll see you all next time.